What is up? Risk takers. Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top grandmaster playing Risk Global Domination. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. We got a game of classic caps afoot. And boy, howdy, do I have an excellent cap choice. Magenta is a noob, and they choose Noob Guinea. Let's fucking go. You always see a Noob Guinea cap. This is not fixed. This is progressive capitals. On classic. With the neutral bot, alliances are on. Fog Blizzard portals are often balanced. Blitz dice, we might be in for the long haul. I can lead the way. 4 caps and Oz. I shan't do it. See, that's not with the OP Middle East. Is fixed caps even playable? Yeah, I can play fixed caps. My Thursday show is fixed cap, but like you mean on this fixed caps on classic. How you doing, Gattuso? Welcome. Unhinged Star Wars RPG. Ooh, that sounds like fun. You hope I don't make it to 40K? I also hope that. But part of me hopes I do. Let's go, Noob Guinea. By all means, don't put troops on your capital. Yeah, there you are. There you are. I should move to the first location in today's Geoguessr. I gotta say, I really like Florida. And I get that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I've always loved very hot weather. So that's a big part of it. Hey, RJ, thank you so much. RJ says, it seems like only 30-ish days ago I was at 37 months. That sounds about right, eh? Second cap for Pete. Well, let's see. Noob Guinea cap. Free for me. Don't do it. Okay, it's looking up. We got noob slammed in the last game, but this one's coming up, Peteman. How could this have happened to Pink? Who would have seen it coming? Oh my God, what the heck was that? That was a Noob Guinea play if I ever saw one. Gattuso says, I'm watching from Norway and I've seen your vids on YouTube and I finally caught one of the streams. Good luck. Thank you, man. Welcome, Gattuso. He could not have played worse. I mean, I feel like he played pretty well for the Peteman. Buck6 says, I give you 6 months before I'm featured on Florida Man News broadcast. Hopefully for my outstanding community outreach or something good. Florida Man was found half-eaten by an alligator. He said he just needed to finish his game of Risk. Cyprus, the weather's hot and full of ocean. Yeah, I mean to check out a lot of the Mediterranean. I want to visit Kyle, obviously. I want to check out Carthage. I want to check out Rome. I want to check out, the Greek islands, all sorts of. Where's Kyle from? Well, Kyle's in Canada, he's from Canada. But he moved to Malta. Is Kyle the love of my life? Risk is the love of my life. I'm just kidding. No, I've never been to Ireland. I'd love to go. Okay, I'm doing fixed. I'm doing progressive, friends. This is progressive capitals on classic. With alliances, no fog, no blizz, no portals. Have you had holy shit only in Florida moment yet? I mean, we literally crossed the fucking border from Georgia, and the guy walks in to one redneck walks into the fucking gas station as I'm leaving, and he yells at another redneck about like the I don't even know what's the newspeak word you're allowed to say for the terrible people who he's accusing Donald Trump of doing terrible things to children. That word. And he's like, you have that word person as your as a bumper sticker on your car. I'm just like, yep, Florida, right away. Yeah, PDF files. Thank you. That's the new speak word we're allowed to say. Fuck. PDF. Anyways. No, not MAGA, the other one. Yeah, TikTok speak brain rot. It's bad, but it's like it's so funny that the new speak thought crime censorship shit comes from the fucking advertisers, right? Because I want to get paid for this show I am making, not because I want to pull my punches fucking verbally. Okay. Let's do that. I mean, this is a good start. Advertisers are retarded. There's so much worse shit. Yeah, I know. I know. Everything is, CDEX. Cap in Australia is useless. Noob Guinea, baby. Noob Guinea or bust. The Jeff Epstein newsletter subscriber. That's a good one. I like the euphemism there. Advertisers don't care what is said as long as it isn't said outright or obviously. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I've only had my stuff demonetized a handful of times, and every time it was pretty clear what I did, and I just stopped doing those things. And I feel like I speak pretty freely. I don't know. You guys can are free to disagree with me. You like Middle Beast? Yeah, I got a Middle Beast here, baby. Do they tell you what it's for exactly? No, but they tell you. So when you post a video, I'll show you guys actually what that looks like. This will be informative for a lot of people. So if I go to my YouTube and I go to create, I'll show you what it kind of looks like behind the scenes, and then you guys will understand what I mean. So this is me posting the behind the scenes fucking. So this is me posting an airship video. It's now uploading. You see, it's physically uploading in real time. So you go down and you see, do you want to add it to a playlist? You want to put a thumbnail, blah, 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 blah. You do all of this stuff. But then what you do is you go to add monetization. Do you want ads on this video? Yes or no? If no, there's still going to be ads on this video. You just don't get the money. So you can attest that there's no, you can just say it's not safe for advertisers, and I'm just going to put it out there to put it out there. But let me just put in my turn. So I'll show you. This is the part that's relevant to this conversation right here. This page, ad suitability. So if you look at ad suitability, these are the categories: inappropriate language, adult content, violence, shocking content, harmful acts and unreliable claims. Am I a liar? Recreational drugs, enabling dishonest behavior, hateful or derogatory content. This one I would imagine is the most this one jumps out as the most easily abused, right? It's the most open to interpretation. Am I hateful? No, not a day in my life, but some might disagree. Firearms or related content. I actually got a video demonetized because I used a conversation about guns to illustrate a topic, and it was like a 5-minute sort of quip in an hour and a half long video that I lost. Sensitive events, also very open to interpretation, and controversial issues, folks. Okay, so if you attest none of the above and then you go to submit rating, that's what I'm essentially doing when I post a video on YouTube. I'm saying, this is my attestation that what I am doing is within the bounds of what we understand to be the advertising friendly guidelines. Don't I hate the orange player from last game? No, he's just a noob, man. Noobs are my bread and butter, Bahio. I don't hate on noobs. I love you guys. Pink wants his cat back. Yeah, he's not going to get it. I show love to the noobs. I want to teach you guys. I want to teach him how to play. I want him to come to the show. I want him to get better at Risk. So I'm not going to break black and hope he doesn't break me. And let's see if Magenta figures out in real time what happens when he rolls a cap. He's looking right for the suit. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Do you get more troops to turn in the more caps you have? Yeah, each cap is worth +2. Each cap generates 2 troops. He says, I don't know if you're aware of the distinct style of goriness that is the Borderlands franchise. I'm not. But they've made it so animated and unrealistic that it's not technically categorized under blood and gore. Yeah, even that is not my flavor, man. I don't want to even think about it. That shit grosses me out. I don't understand why people aren't. I don't understand why people like it. I don't understand why anyone would want to seek out that emotion of disgust. Black is very bad. It looks like a lot of people are very bad in this lobby. That might lend well for the Peach Moan. Black is dangerously killable if my cap was open. Why don't you just take a +5? The where? Oh, not yet. Not yet. Where? Whee? No, whee. Come on, Magenti. Take black. Well, if my cap was open, you mean like go through the 7 up in the top line? That's just good for red. You think red will take him here? Let's see if he does. It's not a bad play for red. You can bully them out of SA considering how weak they are. Yeah, but he's my ally, man. You guys really like cynical attitude from some of you folks. Nobody believes in alliances like I do. As I just saying earlier how they're bullshit. Bruce says, I'm shocked anytime you lose. So I hope you select shocking content. Sweep the board this turn. The sets are too low. Sets are too low. I wish I could. I have the skill? Okay, bro. I may have the skill, but none of the luck. No, this is Prague. Prague caps. Can you play negotiation game on 2099? Ooh, that sounds fun. I would never go back to an ally. That's right, Style. Style knows me. I would never betray an ally, ever. Not one time in the history of Risk Television. Never. Never happened. Never will. Is your 20 stack the white 22 connected? Yeah. Our caps touch for sure. And Black's shocked that he didn't get a card. So shocked that he quits immediately. The 2209 bonuses are too much for negotiation. Yeah. It makes bonus holding matter a ton. And tempo. Who gets it, who doesn't. It would. Macon says, Pink believes they have Australia and are defending it. Let's see what white does. Does white break my Africa? Or does white take their own bonus? Take your bonus. I love you, white. You're my boy. Oh, no! Just use your cap. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, well played. Well played. And not only do I get this man's cap, but I also get his kill, or... Oh, I guess we suing. And what? Yep. Yeah, he was. No? Yes? No? Maybe so? General Hicks! Let's be friends, General Hicks. Let's talk about this. Let's have a convo. Oh my God. Take Black's bonus? I don't know, Kevin. I want to kill Magenta badly. There's a what factory in Geoguessr? Oh my goodness, Philippe. What do I think about Green Day? I like Green Day. General Hicks is what I refer to my family as. Oh boy. From such modest beginnings, but look at him now. Vampire Chicken, is he bullying Australia? But I stole this noob guinea cap, Vampire Chicken. But guess what happens next? Look away! He stuck around to just have that happen. Ho ho ho! Okay. You think he'll white? Okay. Well, I would never promote bullying. Good dice, we lost almost nothing. Why don't you kill white? How would I have done that? What do you think? What do you think you got to hit to kill a 20 cap, guys? The double tap? Yeah, it seems awful. Yeah. Doesn't seem like a good play. It sounds like a losing play. Yeah, I insta lose. That's right. Hungerton knows what I'm saying. It doesn't sound good. Pete, why don't you just cap on that? I will. Don't worry, guys. I will. Has the newbie been strong, Jocko? I got neighbor capped turn 0 and fully Sue slammed turn 7 in the first game. But this game, the newbie is working in our favor. Why don't you just win round 1? I'm gonna try and win the game, okay? Holy guacamole. Demanding people in this video game. Demanding people. Why is Red doing nothing? Because he's probably a noob. I don't think you join up to these settings and expect high-level gameplay. Have you ever capped an entire board after being restricted down to a single tile? Capped an entire board. I know I need more capital. I agree with you. They're coming. We're gonna P-Wave scheduler. Why is chat is in a mood this Sunday that we're, you know what? I'm gonna have to put on something more relaxing. This music is too hype. We need to calm. Everyone needs to calm down. What's the most calm music you could possibly think of? Relax. Here we go. This woman lives in a castle because she needs to be so calm. Chopin Nocturnes is a great idea. It's looking pretty good, though. This is peace, yes. We're relaxing. I like Here Come the Sun. That's a good one. Crescent said, if I had your money, I'd live in a castle, too. Was Black not my ally? He left the... Hold on. You might not recall that our alliance was broken as he went offline. I take no responsibility regarding what I might do to a bot, okay? Song gives you sad vibes for some reason. I find the song calming. That's the emotion I get. Does White know how to card block? I wonder. There's some weird buzzing in the soundtrack. Oh, do I have to restart my audio engine again? If an alliance is just a communication channel, then killing someone who declines an alliance doesn't make sense. It starts to make sense when people realize it's not just that. No, I'm that's not true, Cress. Think about it this way. I want to know who I can talk to. So it's strictly in terms of communication channel. If I can't talk to you, then there's just more risk associated with you. So I'm not killing a player per se because they decline it as if I'm offended by the decline. I'm killing them because their existence in the game is a higher risk to me than someone I can talk to. It's still a reasonably rational decision. And I do say reasonably, of course. Alliances are sacred. You would have killed Pink? 100% I would have killed Pink. The only reason I offered Pink an alliance was I was trying to troll him. I'm also a piece of shit, guys. I don't know. It might be news to some of you. It might not be news to all of you. I'm actually secretly a huge piece of shit. I don't think we want more Enya, though. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I was plenty calm. What do you want to listen to? Ooh, I know what I want to listen to. We're going to bring the vibe right back up. Metallica. You want more Rush? Do you mean this indictment of me? No. Just when it's not just a communication channel. Well, no, but like, do you not accept what I said? Or like, what did I say that was? Because like, I do still think of it as like, obviously it's a means of communication. See, I have so many troops, but I can't just kill one of these guys and go into the 1v1 with another, so. Okay, White's checking something on his phone. He'll be back. Am I going mad? It's Pearl of 12 troops. Yeah. So what happens with neutral bot is they flag in draft. So that 7 will be deleted, and then there will be 5 troops because when the bot flagged, it would have had 5 troops for what I'm guessing would be the cap plus the 3 gen. So what happens in draft is the game counts the troops as existing, but they're never placed on the board. So we won't be able to kill those 5 troops because they never actually were placed. Restart again. Okay. All right. Restarting audio. Did that work? Yeah? Okay. United says my 5-year-old kid loves the song. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, okay. Are we nearing the end of the season? Yeah, what is it, like a week? A week away, something like that? 12 days. How you doing, Juanster? I like that Red took immediate and decisive action to my attempt to card block him. Hey, Chad. No, this is not a play with friends. So question, why doesn't white break my bonus if it's a capital? Sorry, it's a dumb question. I don't think it's a dumb question. It's a great question. I like questions. I support you guys asking questions. If you want to learn shit, please feel free to ask questions. Cool. So White and I mean, I put the alliances on. So we're chatting about to what extent do alliances matter. I don't think it's zero. I don't think they're, binding sacred agreements. I kind of exist somewhere in the gray area that they are designed for. In the way the game was originally constructed leaves alliances and risk completely open-ended, and it is still that way. This is truly in the way alliances are expressed in this video game. We can actually linger on because it is true to the spirit of risk. This is one of the design choices that the devs got perfectly right, in my opinion. And that's not to say that I wouldn't also play it if alliances were binding, if they did mean something. It's just that in this iteration of Risk, they have kept them true to their source. And at their source, it was, is my buddy going to betray me? I don't know. Let's find out. And that was a big part of the game. So they're open-ended puzzles. Maybe he goes to the 39 cap here. He does. Okay, that's cool. 39 is expensive. It's an expensive cap that's not very good. But you're free to do it if you want. Feel free. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, that was expensive. That was expensive. Ooh, that was expensive. So what's happening now is I got too big early. So now both of these guys are thinking, we got a team on Pete. So they're not, White's no longer sincere in his alliance with me. So I'm not going to trust him. I'm going to have to worry about getting card blocked. So this, instead of White progressing the game state with me on red, White chooses with this play, basically. He's like, I'd much rather play a much longer game where I still probably lose, but I haven't accepted in my heart that I'm going to lose this game yet. So White will have to go through that emotional roller coaster to realize. And we will watch him do it. White throws away the cap cards associated with Noob Guinea. He says he doesn't want to trade with me. Maybe the two of them can card block me, but I don't think they have the ability. You want me to attack red? So the way I noticed this, actually, I get this a lot from Saudi flags. Is this a Saudi thing? Like, if White wanted me to attack red, you would assume the way he would do it would be to work with me to block red. But he didn't do that. He stole a cap off me. And now my inclination to, when someone steals a cap off me, is to certainly not work with them. Right? Like, that's crazy. But it happens with a decent amount of consistency from like Saudi Arabia flags. I just got to wonder, like, what are you thinking? What type of diplomacy is this exactly? What was the roll? 235 versus 100. Oh, 235 versus 100 is 100%. But you think I take the roll and then lock him in the pocket? I don't, because then I lose to red. I want to win this game. I'm happy to chill and chat, and I will play this game to win. And it will take a while because neither of these. Well, I'm not going to say neither. I haven't yet tried to work with red, but red hates me for trying to block him. So we got to get him cooled down on that first. So 235 versus 100 cap is 100% roll. So I could. What about 111? Yeah, it's still 100% roll. Okay, but I'm not taking that. In fact, let's see if Matthew Fong from Norway wants to play ball. Just reblock red when he sets. Not after that guy fucking seals a cap off me. I'm gonna let white give himself third if he wants. I'm patient enough to not care. Yeah. White's going full tilt. He just doesn't know what to do. How do I advance the game state if I can't take bonuses? White thinks I'm a punk? No, he doesn't. White's himself a punk. White says, here are all these cap cards, Pete. You want a bunch of cap cards? I'm going to be the easiest block in town. What language is music in? I think it's in Mongolian. I think it's in Mongolian. Let's see if red knows what's up. Yeah, red likes it. White's gonna get White already has half the fucking board. Take the other half, asshole. I'm probably gonna get sued by white. I probably get second from this play. Sets are still big? Nah, sets are tiny. It's so early. Yeah, small. Yeah. Big Max says, hey, Pete, I'd like to know your opinion on the concept of money. Do you think it kind of stuck people in an infinite loop of whatever? I think I know what you're asking. So money in the kind of the way our economy functions is it's both a store of value and a means of exchange. If you can take your sort of creative hat, if you put your imagination hats on for a minute and imagine what a means of exchange being separated from a store of value might look like, we could kind of theoretically design alternatives, but some kind of universally accepted means of exchange is sort of necessary to have an economy function at the complexity that our economy functions. One thing that I would say about money that I don't know that we ever can get past, but I would hope that we could, is, figuring out how to, in lieu of equitably distributing resources, truly equitably distributing resources, in lieu of that, figuring out a way to not have a parasitic for-profit structure on money itself. The entire financial industry, basically, is a parasite that doesn't really add value. And just imagine how much more efficient the economy would be if 100% of the productive utility was spent on, building things that actually existed in the world and made life better for people, as opposed to, making bankers richer. Ever catch a crypto bug? Nah, not for me. I don't understand it. I don't understand it well enough to. I'm an idiot in some ways, guys. I have really, I have really strong and really weak points to my mind, and I don't confidently want to invest in things that I do not understand well enough. Let's see the chops. Well, what I'd want to see is I'd want to see Red try and card block up in Greenland. That's why I'm the one trading behind his cap like this. He's not yet willing to do it. Pete, you're many things, but you're not an idiot. I'm like my mental abilities are not evenly distributed. I have some strength and some weaknesses. Is the best way to think about it. Crescent says one of the things that messes up a lot of people is conflating money with value. It's an inexact proxy, but not the same thing, right? Well, especially with inflation, it's also always changing. No, it's not Expo. This is ProgCaps. What is my opinion of nickels? Like, are they made from nickels? I believe nickels are still in Canada, some percentage nickel. Let me find out. You guys know that the Canadian Mint like makes money for so many, like half the countries in the world or something nuts. Okay, what's going to happen once white gets in there, Red? What's our plan then? What percentage of a nickel is nickel? A standard US or Canadian circulating nickel. Take a guess in the chat. Take a guess. What percentage of a nickel is nickel? PC says 5. 32.5, 75%, 10%, 15%. No one's hit it yet. Danny Doghouse, ding, 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 ding. 25% of a circulating nickel in Canada and the United States is made out of nickel. Does anyone know without Googling the other 75%? No Googling. What is the rest of it made out of? Unknown EXO. It's the rest is made out of copper. Good job, guys. Smart fucking people. Sorted metals. Gold. Could you imagine people? There'd be no nickels in fucking circulation if there were 75% gold. Everyone would be hoarding those nickels. Vibranium. Wait, isn't that the fucking metal from like Wakanda or some shit? God damn it. Where's vibranium? Now I gotta Google where vibranium is from. Oh, vibranium original in outer space. It is a rare extraterrestrial metallic ore. Oh no, but the largest meteorite in the Marvel universe crashed into Wakanda. I wasn't too far off. Extraterrestrial ore. It's real if I pretend it is. That's right. I'm just making shit up now. Should Red move his capital troops to Greenland? I think Red should eventually try and block, but he's letting White take these cards first, and then maybe he helps. Maybe he doesn't. We'll find out. This board state comes to a head next turn when White takes Yakutsk, and we'll find out what the next step is. Is White going to get blocked, or we're going to let him get enormous? Well, we're going to hopefully try to block him. Okay, well, that 606 is lining up to take my cap, so I should put all my troops this turn there. Maybe White just sues me. We kind of get like an echo of last game. I'll take it. If it is my fate to get second this game, I'll take it. He's got 666 troops, folks. Let's see. What wins? Vibranium versus adamantium. All right, we take it. We take the Hui. Winning position for red. Red should kill white and then beat me easily. He does not appear to be doing that. I think either way here I get second, so. Good game, white. Oh, he's just in cap run? Like double tap the cap? That actually gives white second. That's a bummer. Red's a dick. I mean, I think white's a dick too. I think it's safe to say both of these guys are pieces of shit. Don't you think? Yeah, Norway. Yeah, Norway. Let me down. All right, red's a master. Sus. And white, yeah, I think white played a lot more like an intermediate, but also potentially sus. Sure hope to never play you two guys ever again. Thank you for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.